Welcome into Essendon Baseball Club in Victoria for the 2026 Australian Youth Championships. I'm Andrew Henderson, and right now it's the Under-18 Finals Round 1. Pool play is done. It's Western Australia and South Australia, the number 1 seed versus the number 4 seed. We'll tell you all about it in a moment, but first let's get into the defense for the defense for Western Australia. South Australia coming to bat first as the road team. The defense in the infield, it's Galpin and Bird, third and first. Up the middle, short and second, Hayes and Tanner. In the outfield, left to right, Wilton, Tainty, Counser. And behind the plate, catching for Zach Tibbetts, it's Manson. South Australia batting first. First pitch high upstairs. Manson, ball 1. Hit to right field. Counser is there. One up, one down for the right-hander, Dylan Bandy. First pitch misses. It's Harrison Tainty. Rounded foul to make it 1-1. Tainty plays for West Torrens in South Australia, his club. He's had some good opportunity. He said through Nathan Davidson, he got to train with the Adelaide Giants throughout this season, and it's helped him succeed at this level. He leads the count. West Australia 6-0 through pool play, the only undefeated team in the under-18s. Not only that, the only undefeated team in this entire tournament too. No one in the under-16s did so in pool play. The big dogs. South Australia with a record of 3-3. Ball 4. Tainty works a good at-bat. And it's a one-out runner in the first for South Australia. Bird, the 3-hitter. Following Bird, it's Gray and Hayes. Wilton and Counser, Galpin and Tanner. It clips him. Bandy hits Bird, and just like that, 2 on with 1 down for South Australia. Just grazed him, got him enough. According to home plate umpire Pat White. Pat White at home, Brad Donald at first, Neil Mellum at third base. So we already had Victoria play New South Wales. Victoria won, so the winner of this game would play Victoria in the qualifying finals tomorrow. Hammered right at short, it's caught, it's a double play. Samakura to Fatai, Dylan Bandy gets out of the jam just like that. Bottom of the first coming your way in the finals. Game number 2 here on the 2026 AYC. Welcome back, folks. Game number 2 of the finals here in the AYC is game number 1. Victoria won and moved on to the qualifying finals, awaiting the winner of this game. Now on the mound for South Australia, it's Zach Tibbetts, a member of the Golden Grove Central District Dodgers. Now he'll be facing an order that looks like this. Here is Samakura, who helped turn that double play to start on defense for Western Australia, as he watches strike 1. Fatai to follow. Bar number 3, 4, 5, 6, Williams, Brane, Golding, and then Barber, Wooden, and Bensman. Now, Western Australia, they have hammered the baseball this entire tournament. Good pitch on the corner from Tibbetts to make it 2-2. So in the first game, Western Australia played New South Wales Country. Won 20-5. Tibbetts steps off. The second game they played, the ACT Roos, they won 19-5. Full count early, but how about this? These two teams already squared off. South Australia and Western Australia. And it was only a 4-2 Western Australia win. Ball number 4, leadoff runner aboard at Samakura. But how about that? South Australia limited Western Australia to only 4 runs and looking to limit them again today to move on to the qualifying finals. Here's Quinn Fatai, second baseman, who helped turn that double play. Tries to lay down a bunt. He pops it up. Thankfully, he pops it foul. And that pitch is low, and it's a stolen bag for Ada Samakura. Already pressure on Zach Tibbetts, a runner in scoring position, facing a very good hitter. Skied. This is in the shallow left center field. No one can get there. And the speedster is in there to third. Also taking second is Fatai. Aggressive base running from Western Australia, and they have 2 in scoring position with no one out. Just a ball that was hit off the end of the bat in no man's land. Long run for both the center fielder, Tainty, and Wilton. Nothing you could do there. Now here's Cameron Barr. Cameron Barr sends one foul. Plays for the Morley Eagles. Ball upstairs. Barr, one of the returning players on this roster for Western Australia, played in the 25 AYCs. He's 17, so as a 16-year-old was playing on their top squad. He chops one to short. It scores a run. One out in the first, but it's 1-0 Western Australia. A productive out from the catcher. And the speed of Samakura's easily going to score. Quinn Fatai moves to third as well. It'll bring Thomas Williams to the dish. He's aggressive on the first pitch. Williams, a teammate of Barr at the Morley Eagles. And he takes one off the back. Second hit by pitch this inning from the right-hander Zach Tibbetts. And there's more traffic on the bases early on. Carlton Branch. Stepping off is Tibbetts. Branch plays for the South Perth Cubs. Another aggressive hitter for Western Australia. Swinging on the first pitch, it's 0-1. Branch is a guy who went to the United States to represent Western Australia in 2024. As we've seen so many players in this tournament be able to take that trip over, play some high-level baseball. He went to Pittsburgh for the Freeport Invitational Tournament. He's down 0-2. Fouled off, let's do it again. This dangerous Western Australia offense. Runners on the corners. Looking to put the pressure on even more in the first. A check-in on first to try to keep Williams honest. The team that scored the most runs in pool play of the AYCs, doing what they do best. Fouled into the glove of Manson. He's unable to hold on, so new life for Branch. There goes the runner. It's a bluff. So Williams started. Took about 4 or 5 hard steps towards second base. But he was just trying to catch them off guard. All right, 2-2 to Carlton Branch. There goes the runner. It's a hit and run, and we'll have to do it again. A nice at-bat from the lefty. Still checking in on Williams. Already 20 pitches for Tibbetts with 1 out here in the first. There he goes. Throw to second. It's offline. It's into center field. That's another run for Western Australia. Fatai comes in to score. And you can see how the aggressiveness of base running from Western Australia is just putting the pressure on South Australia. We're still going. Count full. All right, why not another? Why not another? What an at-bat from Carlton Branch. The at-bat that never ends. And he works the walk. A pro at-bat from Branch. First and second with 1 down. Western Australia will not let go here in the first. Third free pass surrendered by Tibbetts here early on. Leonard Golding, today's designated hitter, steps in. And wow, how many times have we seen that? A first pitch swinging by Western Australia. Off the netting, 0-2. Golding has a very great resume. He's made 4 national teams for Western Australia. He's made 1 Australian team. It was the under-16s. And he's won 2 national championships. Into right field. High, but playable. Caught. And both runners will stay. That's 2 outs. Down goes Golding. Last chance for Western Australia to add to this lead here in the first. It's Cooper Barber. After a routine play by Counser over there in right. Getting ahead in the count is Tibbetts. Barber also was a member of the under-16 national team. World Cup qualifying team they played. I was back earlier, a few months ago, during the end of 2025. And it's a called strike. Down in the hole is Barber. He tries the breaking ball. Unable to hit that time. Given a charge to right field, but Counser moving over, and he makes another fine grab. So that'll end it in the first, but Western Australia puts up 2. They have an early lead. We're headed into the second inning here in Game 2 of the finals. Winner to the qualifying finals in the 2026 AYCs.
That ball is out of here.
Don't miss a moment with the ADL Access Pass. Get yours today.
Welcome back in, everyone. The AYCs. We're in Game 2 of the finals. Pool play ended. Each team had 6 games to make the top 4 out of 7. It's 1-seeded Western Australia and 4-seeded South Australia. Winner will face Victoria in the qualifying finals, and the loser will face New South Wales in a do-or-die elimination. Oliver Hayes takes a hack. It's 0-2. Dylan Bandy had a clean first with some help from a big double play from his defense up the middle that got him out of the jam. Just foul down the line. Now it's been a bit since either of these states won the under-18s. The last time Western Australia took home the gold was in 2020. And then for South Australia, it's been 8 years, 2018, the last time they won the under-18 bracket. Hayes, Wilton, and Counser this inning for South Australia. 2-2. On the corner, ring him up, Dylan Bandy. That's his first strikeout of the game. It was a good one. Jack Wilton digs in. 1 out, no one aboard. And now he starts him with the breaking ball. Bandy flashing some good command here in the second. Wilton, this is his 3rd season in the AYCs. He did under 16s in 2024. and 2025. Won the championship, won the gold medal last year for South Australia in the under-16s. This one is hit well to right, but right into the glove of Williams. Barely had to move. Cool, calm, and collected on the bump from Dylan Bandy. Especially after 2 were on in the first. That double play, ever since then, looking very smooth in the second. A lot of balls been hit out to right field today already. On both sides. This is Owen Kaunzer. Takes a big swing. It's 0-1. 1-1. Swings again. It's 1-2. All right, so Bandy on the verge of a quick, swift 1-2-3 second. Fouled away. Owen Kaunzer plays for the East Torrens. He was also on the under-16s a couple of times. Part of that 2025 team. That is strike 3. That is the second punch out for Dylan Bandy. He goes 1-2-3 in the second. Western Australia looking to extend their early lead in the home half of the inning. The finals, 2026 AYC, don't go anywhere. The what? Oh, nah. I was thanks. I was kind of, it kind of just popped in. I'm on cruise control now because I'm like kind of tired from the first game, so I'm kind of just relaxed calling it. I'm like, shit. Flow state. Yeah. It feels good. It's like a good feeling. Not just with broadcast, just in anything, you know? It's like the flow state. It's the best state there is. Flow state. I'll come back and do a read because why not? There are just 2 weeks to go in the Australian Baseball League season. You can support our professional competition by purchasing an ABL Access Pass on Baseball Plus. If you purchase an ABL Playoff Pass right now, you will get the remainder of games from round 9 and 10 for free. Head to plus.baseball.com.au to lock in your pass today and support Australian professional baseball. Oh, yeah. Leading off is Harry Wooden, followed by Chase Bensman. That's 8 and 9, and then the top of the order that did damage in the first. Winner of this game will face Victoria. Loser will face New South Wales. We had a good one this morning on Baseball Plus. And remember, the gold medal game between Victoria and New South Wales for the under-16s will be right after this one, 2:30 here at Essendon. Of course, on Baseball Plus, where else? Wooden didn't agree, but it's 2-2. Big hack. It's a miss, and it's a strikeout for Zach Tibbetts. Just challenged him. Challenged him with the heat about belt high. Good luck. It's now Bensman. Ball 3-0 to the Wanneroo Giant, Chase Bensman. The club that he's a part of in Western Australia. Tibbetts pumps in a strike. Bensman wears the number 23, not for Michael Jordan, folks, for Fernando Tatis Jr. Ground ball to short. Fielded, fired to first in time. Nice play over there by Hayes. There are 2 outs. Now, I don't want to speak too early, but it looks like both pitchers, both starters, are settling in a bit, but it's going to be a challenge right here for Tibbetts as he faces the top of the order. Samakura wastes no time. First pitch swinging, first pitch foul, 0-1. He walked last inning. He came around to score. He was flying around the bases. Elite speed. On deck, Quinn Fatai. These two fellas were the first 2 runs of the ball game for Western Australia. That's a nice pitch that finds the corner from Tibbetts. He's now 1 strike away from a clean 1-2-3 second inning of work. Can't get it there, count evens. He'll live to see at least 1 more. 2-2, 2 outs. 2-0 Western Australia on this cloudy, slightly chilly day here at Essendon Baseball Club in Victoria. Down low and in. Samakura worked a walk the first time. Worked the count full. Here he does it again. Hammered, but it's snared at first by Bird. Bird steps on the bag. Nice play, and it is, in fact, a 1-2-3 inning for Zach Tibbetts. It's still 2-0 Western Australia. We'll see if South Australia could wake up those bats in the top of the 3rd inning. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Breed out there that don't fit the mold. They don't see a challenge. No failures. Just less. They've been working.
And Bandy induces a sword from Galpin. It's 1-2. Galpin's a member of Goodwood Baseball Club. He's played on the under-16s before also. The under-18s. Close pitch, but it's ball 3, full count. Top of the third, 2-0 game. A leadoff walk. Let's see if that's exactly what South Australia needed or needs to get this offense going. Good time to do so. It's William Tanner now, the 9-hole hitter, and then you have the top. He shows bunt. He gets it down. It's a good one. Long way for Barber to go, and he's unable to make the play. It's an infield bunt single from William Tanner. How about a perfect bunt? That is textbook. Now, there's two things in baseball. There's bunting for a sacrifice, and there's bunting for a hit. That was clearly bunting for a hit with the infield playing back. Barber, the third baseman, had no idea that that was happening. Here's a good chance to get on the board. Top of the order, first and second, with no one down in the third for South Australia. Lucas Manson, he flew out to right field his first time up. A mile high, right field, down the line, shallow, and caught by Fatai. A monumental first out for Bandy. Now, the last time Bandy faced a situation like this, 2 on with 1 out, he induced a double play to swiftly get out of the jam that was back in the first inning. Here's Harrison Tainty. Good off speed. We've seen it a few times from Bandy. 2 strikes to Harrison Tainty with 1 out and 2 on. In the dirt. How about that block behind the dish? Cameron Barr helping out his pitch. Ground ball to second. They get 1. And moving up to third base is Galpin. Tainty will be safe at first. It's corners with 2 out. Tommy Bird was hit by a pitch his first time up. Actually nicked by a pitch, I would say. He lifts this one into right center field. It could be routine, It is caught by Wooden out there in center. Yet again, Dylan Bandy faces trouble, but South Australia strands 2 more runners. Home half of the third coming up, and a 2-0 game, Western Australia leads. It's a great time to join the Australian baseball community. With participation rates up 11% over the last 2 years, 22% year-on-year in October, and retention rates well above industry standards, our community becomes more vibrant day by day. Whether you're 7 or 77, a seasoned professional, or have no idea how to hold a bat or ball, the baseball community welcomes you. Find your local club using Club Finder on baseball.com.au. Bottom 3, winner faces Victoria in the qualifying final tomorrow morning. The loser will face New South Wales. Western Australia jumped out early in the first inning. They did not score in the second. Now here we are in the third. It's 2, 3, and 4 in the order. Fatai, Barr, and Williams. Fatai singled and scored. Skied, it's going to stay in the infield. Caught by Galpin over there at the hot corner. 1 down. Shows bunt, pulls back. And yes, that infield playing normal depth. So it's Galpin over there at third base. He's playing well behind the bag. So an infield bunt hit could be in play. That one is fouled to the left side. Well, shoot. You're swinging it like that. Why bunt when you can hammer one down the line? That's what Barr's thinking. Heart of the order here in the third for Western Australia. He chases to make it 1-2. In the dirt, Tibbetts now over the 50-pitch mark, with most of them coming in the first. He settled down. The second was a lot more smooth. But we have talked about it. We talked about it in the previous broadcast, as that one's to third. And unable to make the backhand is Galpin. Barr will reach. No doubt it was smoked. Galpin did have a chance. He was in position for it. It was hit hard. So after the single from Barr, here's Williams. Williams sends one to left center field. It's off the wall. Second and third. The big bats in the Western Australia order are coming to play. That has to be a world record in the AYCs for fastest ball reaching the fence. That got to the fence in a hurry. And unfortunately, our Essendon Baseball Club, sign is blocking it. But yes, you could take my word for it. Hit right in the middle of that fence in left center. This is Carlton Branch who walked. Branch aggressive, skies it foul. Lofted into left. Down the line. It drops. That'll score one. It will score two. A 2 RBI double from Carlton Branch, and his team is up 4-0. How about it? That's 3 hits in a row from Western Australia. Matter of fact, 2 extra base hits. And the outfield was playing pole. They were playing Branch to pull the ball, not down the line on the left side, and there was just too much open room. Leonard Golding now trying to continue the hit parade for his squad. He'll take strike one. To no one's surprise, Western Australia is coming out here and smashing the ball. The most prolific offense in this tournament. The number 1 seed, 6-0 in pool play. Right field line. Long run for Counser. He dives. Did he make the catch? And he did not make the catch. And how about the long run to get there and the dive? Putting everything on the line. Owen Counser. Yep. Bounced into his glove. Tried to show the umpires and get the call. Not sneaking it past us, but you got to love it from Owen Counser out there in right. 1-1. It's now 2-2 now. We just got that updated. 2-2 to Golding, today's designated hitter. Lifted again. This time Counser can't get there. About a mile foul. Full count. Still only 1 out in the third. Western Australia trying to inch closer to taking on Victoria tomorrow morning in the qualifying finals. Another ball that's flied to right field. Near foul ground, caught. What a play by Bird. And the strong throw in to keep Branch at second. That's a very fine play by Bird, having to catch that over his shoulder. Not only that, to call off his teammate, both of his teammates from second, which was Tanner, and also Counser from right. And then he just turned around and threw a strike to third. We've seen plays this tournament where that play is caught, and the runner will advance. But look at this. He just turns around, knows exactly where he needs to go, and that was a rocket. Gold glove play from the first baseman. Barber, last chance for Western Australia. And he wears one. Barber will take the pass down to first. Ooh, did that hit near the guard? I don't know. Sounded like it got somewhat, or some of his guard, which is why you have it. We're taking a moment to check in, and he is all right. He's ready to play on, representing his state on the biggest stage, the 2026 AYCs. It has lived up to all the billing. It's been a very exciting tournament already with much more to go. Lifted foul from Harry Wooden. Remember, more 18s. We have the qualifying finals tomorrow, the elimination, the preliminaries, all here on Baseball Plus. And then today, you don't want to go anywhere because the under-16 gold medal match at 2:30 local. Sent to the gap in right. Backtracking and making the catch in front of the warning track is Kaunzer. He covers a lot of ground. He's been playing a very fine right field today. But not before Western Australia gets two more. They have a comfortable 4-0 lead as we'll head to the fourth inning. Finals game 2. With a trip to the qualifying finals on the line. We'll be right back. Top of the fourth. We're cruising right along. Dylan Bandy still towing the slab and still throwing a shutout. He faces 4, 5, and 6. Gray, Hayes, and Wilton. Gray hit into that catastrophic double play in the first for South Australia. Nothing he could really do. He actually hit it hard. He made solid contact. It was just right at Samakura, the shortstop, and they were able to double up the runner at second base. Still, we look back. That's one of the biggest moments of the game because let's say South Australia is able to move a couple runners over in that situation. They have all the momentum. We don't know where they could have taken it. But currently, Western Australia as we'd expect, their offense coming to play. Scored the most runs in this tournament. The only undefeated team in pool play in the AYCs. That's counting the under 18s, which we're currently in, and also the under 16s. Rip and a miss. Down goes Gray. Strikeout number 3 from Bandy, and that was gross. Oliver Hayes, he was a strikeout victim. A one-hopper to third. Barber up with it, and they get him. Dylan Bandy on the verge of a lightning-fast 4th inning. And he's been efficient. He had that first inning where he had to labor, but now he's nearly through 4, and he's only at 47 pitches. And remember, there are pitch count limits in this tournament. So it wouldn't be wise to, let's just say, have your best guy go 90 pitches or go all game in the finals game 1, because you know you won't be able to have him later on if you need him. A lot of things for the managers to think about. Kurt Russell, manager of Western Australia. Chris Sims on the other side for South Australia. And I'm sure Chris Sims will like that. It's a base hit with 2 outs from Jack Wilton. First pitch ball to Owen Counser, and we've seen him everywhere today. Seen him in the outfield, diving, chasing down balls. He's done a fantastic job over there, getting a lot of action. Let's see if he can get into one and drive the ball. He struck out in the 2nd. Lifted into the infield. Caught by the shortstop. It's Samakura. He's always there. That'll end the visitors' half of the 4th. Still cruising is Dylan Bandy, and still cruising is Western Australia. They're looking to add more on their way to stamping a possible ticket to the qualifying finals. The 2026 AYCs will be right back. Don't go anywhere. That is Chase Bensman, the 9-hitter for Western Australia. His team up 4-0. He hits that one a mile high to center field, but it's playable, and it is caught by Tainty. Efficient for Zach Tibbetts so far this inning. Gets him on the first pitch. Matter of fact, that's exactly what the doctor ordered for Tibbetts. Because currently he's at 76 pitches. Here's Samakura. Down and away. The elite speed. And defense, too. We've seen him flash the leather today. He pumps it in there. 3-1. To center. Long run. And it is gone! Ada Samakura leaves the yard in a hurry. It's 5-0 Western Australia. Well, I was talking about the ball earlier that left. That was a strike. That was a missile. Just kept going and going. Taney thought he had a chance. That short wall. Man, oh man. Didn't even see it land. 5-0. Tibbetts still going, still chugging along. 82nd pitch. His team down 5. Now this is more runs now than Western Australia scored against South Australia in their first meeting. Once again, it was a 4-2 WA win. Strike 2 to Quinn Fatai, who singled and scored in the first inning. He was a part of that little rally that Samakura got going. All right, ball 3. Staying patient and taking number 4 is Quinn Fatai. A runner on with 1 down in the 4th, and that will induce a mound visit. That'll be it for Zach Tibbetts. Shakes the hands, a valiant effort. 86 pitches for his state. Now we'll have a new pitcher on in a moment. We'll take a quick break with Western Australia leading by 5 and still threatening here in the 4th. The new Joker on the mound. It's Toby Corticas. The right-hander. Here he is facing Cameron Barr. Corticas, another member of the West Torrens Eagles. So many of them on the squad. 8 is his lucky number. That's why he wears it. You want to know even more? He was born in 2008. All right, there you go. He was born in August, the 8th month of the year. He weighed 8.8 pounds when he was born. He just said 8 is his number that follows him everywhere, and here he is. It's followed him onto the mound in the AYCs. Lifted high and foul. Barr having himself a day. Already has a single. Scored a run as well. Runner goes. Throw. Got him. A strike from Manson behind the dish. Cut down is Quinn Fatai. And that has to feel good as the relief pitcher coming in and getting help from your defense like that. 3-1, 2 down, no one on. On the corner. So shift of momentum. One more pitch. Corticas can get out of this inning right here. But ball 4. Barr works a nice at-bat. Fifth free pass surrendered by SA. That'll bring up the tall Thomas Williams. Williams is doubled. He's been hit by a pitch. They have yet to keep him off. Into right center. Moving over to play it. And making the catch is Tainty. Western Australia with another. The big splash from Samakawa to make it 5-0. We're going into the 5th. The AYC Finals winner to the qualification finals. We'll be right back. Melbourne's a lot of things, but people don't ever come here for just one thing. It's a city of individuals creating unique and enriching individual experiences for all the people who visit. Melbourne's a city that's exciting, and it's even a bit different. It's so electric, live music, fashion, food, art, coffee, streets filled with people, creativity at every corner. Melbourne, Victoria. Dylan Bandy is liking Victoria because he is on fire on the hill here in the AYCs. This game is really going by fast. Top 5. Here's Sam Galpin. He walked in the third. Galpin gives this one a ride to left. Going back towards the track. It is out of here. Sam Galpin puts his team on the board with an exclamation point. Well, how about that? This game was all cool and tame, and all of a sudden it turns into the home run show. Sam Galpin says, hey, I want to join in on the fun. Why not? That ball just kept carrying. How about it? Shoot, we might see 5 more of this game. Who knows? William Tanner, 9-hole hitter. He singled in the third. The bottom of the order for South Australia has been very productive. Ground ball left side. Snared by Barber. The throw to first. Good play from the third baseman. Now you notice on that play, Barber actually cut the ball off from his shortstop. He was playing very much towards second base. Let's say he was playing a little closer to the bag or wasn't aggressive on the route. That could have been a very tough play for Samakawa at short. He would have had to backhand it and throw in the hole. So heads up by the third baseman for making a great play. Top of the order. Manson, he's 0 for 2. To right. It's going to drop. How about it? South Australia, the offense with a little life in the 5th. One out, a runner on for Harrison Tainty. Called strike. Bandy was so efficient earlier in the game that even with an inning like this where gives up a homer, runner on base, at bats like these, he's still only at 63 pitches, and he could very well get through this inning. Infield pinching in up the middle, looking for a soft serve double play. Emergency swing by Tainty. That was actually a great one. He recognized the spin on the ball, knew it was close. He just stuck his bat out at the last possible second, hitting it almost out of the glove of Barr. Can't catch up to the cheese. Bandy, a strikeout. Strikeout number 4. Barr loves it. See the head nod. Pitched it right at the spot he wanted. Tommy Bird, we saw him at first base make a nice play on defense. He's reached by a hit by pitch that was way back in the first. Slams that ball foul. South Australia cracking through for their first run here in the 5th. Some late life. Time called. Western Australia has been in control the entire way. WA scored 2 in the first, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth. To center field. Wooden tracks. And Wooden makes the catch. Another good inning for Dylan Bandy. But man, oh man, Sam Galpin hit a bomb that was heard around Victoria. 4-run lead for Western Australia. Home half of the 5th coming soon. Winner goes to the qualifying finals here in the 2026 AYC. Here's Carlton Branch. Already has an RBI double to his name in this ball game. Game 2 of the finals here in the 2026 AYCs. His team has been in control since the very first inning, where they scored 2. They've never looked back. South Australia got 1 in the top half off the big blast from Galpin. Toby Cordycast is still towing the slab. It was his first inning of work in the 4th. He came on in relief of Zach Tibbetts. Sent to left field. In the air for a hot second and caught by Wilton. Leonard Golding. He's popped out to first base. He's flown out to right. Golding, the veteran, 4 Western Australia national teams. He knows what it's like playing for his state. Knows what it's like at the highest level on a big stage like right here. Skied foul. This is just a jam-packed, fun day of baseball this morning. We had finals game 1. Victoria beat New South Wales. They moved on. So the winner of this game will face Victoria tomorrow. And the winner's side of the bracket in the qualification final, the loser will have to go against New South Wales. Oh, wow, what a breaker from Corticas. I almost ducked up here in the PB. I thought that one was coming at me. Sharp break into the zone. Good pitch. Look at that. Ooh. Has to be a candidate for one of the filthiest pitches so far here in the AYCs. That's a quick 2 outs. Here's Cooper Barber. Barber was hit by a pitch his last time up. We think off the elbow guard that he's wearing right now. No problem. They checked in on him on first. He was all right. Still moving and grooving. It's a strike. Tries to bust him in on the hands, but it's 2-1. There's that breaker again. This time he can't sneak it in. Had good movement. Count 3-1. Three-one aggressive from Barber, looking to do damage. Full count, 2 outs. South Australia down 4 runs, trying to hold it at that in the 5th. Well, we'll have to wait at least one more pitch. And as we are coming closer to a close in this one, still a lot of baseball left to be played. Remember the gold medal match of the U16s. Victoria and New South Wales up next right here on Baseball Plus. Ground ball to short. Long way for Hayes. Fires. Nice play. A 1-2-3 inning for Toby Corticas. His offense, a lot of work to do down 4. Can they get something going in the 6th? Well, we'll find out. Stay right here. It's the 2026 AYCs.
That ball is out of here.
Don't miss a moment with the ADL Access Pass. Get yours today.
Only 6 outs left for South Australia. Now, this game, of course, does have a time limit like the others. You can't start a new inning after 1:30 local. It's 12:56. But with the way it's going, we might be able to get through 7. First pitch is way up and in. Gray is hit into a double play as he grounds that one to third base. Strong throw in time. Barber is able to help retire Gray. Oliver Hayes. Bandy is still in this game. Already 5 1/3 strong to right field. Williams moves back, takes a few steps in. It's 2 down. But how about it? The starting performance. Now, it's not done. But Dylan Bandy going out there in a game trying to move his team to the qualification finals. He said, I got you guys. I'm going to go out there, throw up a whole lot of zeros. The only offense for South Australia came last inning with the Sam Galpin home run. And now South Australia just 4 outs left to try to make a comeback here. Wilton did single. Back in the 4th. He hits that one to third base through the outstretched arms of Barber. And right on cue, well, I said he had 1 single. Well, gonna have to change that. 2 singles on the day for Jack Wilton. And Barber almost made a web gem. Owen Counser looking for a little 2-out magic in the 6th. Not much time left. South Australia, they had that home run that I just talked about, but probably their best chance of scoring this game happened to be in the 1st inning when they had 1st and 2nd and 1 out. And unfortunately for them, it was a hard-hit ball by Alexander Gray that turned into a double play. And we didn't know at the time, but for a while that would have been, or that was their best opportunity to pile a few runs on the board. And they weren't able to, and instead Western Australia scored 2 in the bottom half of the 1st, and they took all the momentum. And it feels like they've been in cruise control. 1 hopper to 3rd. Barber can't handle it. There's going to be a play at 3rd. They got him. Wilton, aggressive, and it gets the best of him. Huge moment. Western Australia catches a break, and they'll retain the 4-run lead as we go into the bottom of the 6th. Finals here in the 2026 AYC. Western Australia is very close to a date with Victoria tomorrow morning. Don't go anywhere. Let's do it. Bottom of the 6th. WA up 4 runs. They're so close to capping off and stamping themselves into the qualifying finals tomorrow against Victoria. They'll try to add some more insurance against the new arm. It's the left-hander Jack Rowe. First pitch is set to left field. Down the line, long way, but caught by Wilton. Harry Wooden is retired on 1 pitch. Jack Rowe actually got an interesting or a fantastic opportunity in 2024. He was not selected to South Australia in the U16s. So instead, he got to play for the ACT Roos. And during that time with the Roos, he singled, he doubled, 2 runs batted in, and they narrowly lost 10-11 versus South Australia. And you know Jack Rowe wanted to show his team what he was made of. Chase Bensman is 0 for 2. He's ahead in the count, 2-1. Jack Rowe was born into baseball. His dad Nate, played for the Adelaide Giants. Lofted into shallow right field. No one's going to get there. No man's land, a base hit. The 9-hitter, Chase Bensman, he reaches for the first time today. Samakawa. Remember what he did last time up? If you're just joining, folks, he hit a missile to center field for a home run. It was the last time WA scored in this game. That was back in the 4th inning. He watches a strike. Two and one now. Samakawa has scored twice. He got things started in the first after he walked, plated the first run. He's been Mr. Everything for Western Australia at the top of that lineup. One hacking, it turns to 3-2. Let's do it again. The number 1 seed, 3 outs away from moving on. Western Australia 6-0, perfect so far in the 2026 AYCs. Runner goes, it's a called strike 3. So taking second is Bensman, but they'll trade that for an out. Two down, Quinn Fatai digs in. A runner in scoring position. Can't find the corner. Now 3-0. First base open. On deck is Barr. Barr has reached twice himself. Similar pitch just off the outside part of the plate. Western Australia stringing together some good at-bats here in the 6th. Just looking to give themselves more breathing room in that 7th inning. These games are 7 innings long. Doesn't look like the time limit at all will come into effect today. A new inning cannot be started after 2 hours, but we have till 1:30. It's 1:09 local. But if this holds, tomorrow, Victoria and Western Australia and New South Wales versus South Australia in their rounds respectively. Downstairs. Now that would mean South Australia and New South Wales. That is an elimination game. The qualifying final will not be. Whoever loses that will have to play the winner of the elimination round. Jack Rowe struggling to find the zone here. He just needs one more. One pitch could get his team the bats, trying to put up at least 4 or hold it at 4. Not on that one. He walks, the bases loaded. Mound visit. And most likely just a check-in. Doesn't look like a pitching change, just seeing what's going on. Maybe a few words of advice to Jack Rowe could be enough to just get one more out. One ground ball, fly ball, whatever it takes. 4 is doable. 4 is definitely doable in the 7th inning. You don't want a 4-run deficit to turn into 6, 7, or 8, and you feel out of it. One swing of the bat, South Australia can still tie this game, folks. Yes, one swing of the bat currently. But looking to change that is Thomas Williams, who doubled in the 3rd. Western Australia in control but can they really break things open right here? Ground ball, it's a base hit. And it scores 2. How about it? Thomas Williams gives his team all the control and all the insurance they need headed into the 7th. Branch. Branch will take. The ball gets away on the pickoff. It is 8-1, Western Australia. And Williams into second. So just like that, the wheels have come off for SA. Now down 7 runs. They have a mountain to climb in the 7th. That's a good pitch. It's strike 1. Over his head. Wow, what a stop from Manson. That was acrobatic. Ball went over the head, and he still caught it and kept it in front of him, even with the distraction of Branch standing there and having to move. Ball 4. That's the 3rd walk of the inning surrendered by Jack Rowe. Excuse me, ball 3. All right, we come back and do it again. Well, we'll do it right now. So that now is the 3rd walk of the inning officially. Leonard Golding. Western Australia has batted around here in the 6th. This one is absolutely tatered to the gap. One scores, here comes another. Wow. Leonard Golding gets into one. Western Australia, 10 runs. They lead by 9. And that'll be it. That's the run rule. That's the up 8 past 6 innings. That will do it. So, folks, no surprise. Western Australia coming out in the finals and hammering the ball just like they did all pool play long. So now that sets it, folks. Western Australia wins 10-1. WA will now face Victoria in the qualifying final tomorrow. And South Australia will fall, and they'll play in a winner-take-all against New South Wales. What a day of the under-18s, the back-to-back that we just did. So much fun here on Baseball Plus. And you want to know what's even more fun? A gold medal game that's coming right up after this at 2:30. It's Victoria and New South Wales, the under-16s. The gold medal right here at Essendon Baseball Club in Victoria, right here on Baseball Plus. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you to the crew. I'm Andrew Henderson, and I'll see you all very soon.